Hey, what's up guys? It's Brett here with the Drift Pile Survival YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be starting my bushcraft foodie video. So I'll be making a bushcraft shelter, a little fire pit beside it, and then I'll be making a foodie video on that fire pit. It's going to be something good, and I'm thinking maybe in a day or two, this will probably be a 2 or 3 day video. This is an old video and I'm going to repurpose it. I'm going to make a bushcraft shelter underneath there on top of these logs here. And I'm going to lay slats on the bottom, probably make them pretty close together. On this side here, I got them close together because it's a little table, and this part's my roof. Like I mentioned before guys, all this stuff is repurposed, so I'm going to go ahead and pile it up here for you guys. I already got a pile started there. I thought it would take a minute to mention, today is about -15. All I got on is a sweater, these coveralls, and then the sweater underneath. And I'm really warm because I'm keeping busy out here. That's the key. If you're out in the winter time, just keep busy and you'll keep warm. But that being said, don't get sweaty. If you get sweaty, you get frozen, you get hypothermia, and it doesn't turn out good. These 2 poles here will be for the front of my shelter. The point of this, guys, it's like right in front of my fire pit. I'm gonna hopefully use this side for a heat shield, so my heat goes into the shelter. That's my main goal here. These are my fire pit rocks. There's 1, and I got 2, and the 3rd. I'll go ahead and get this one chopped down to size, and then I'll get the other ones chopped down to size also. Look at this cool little log. It has a spiral. I think a branch is wrapped around it, or a root. And it wraps all the way up here. Right now, I'm going to try to insert one of my slats into the bed on the bottom here. I'm going to try to put 2 notches, 1 on each log, and then lay the slat in there and see if it'll fit perfectly so it doesn't roll around. Alright, that fits nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side.
Alright, I got that log pretty solid. I might just lay the other ones in here without the notches, and then on the other side I'll put a notch. From now on, guys, I'm going for logs that are dead, trees that are dead, because they're lighter, easier to carry, easier to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and cut down this tree back here. We got some more slats cut here, around 10. Oh, it's nice and solid, I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut some more slats up, I guess. I'm short. I need at least another 2 or 3 feet worth of slats. Well guys, there you have it. I think this is what I'm gonna make my bed on. I don't think I need it much longer than this, and if I do, I'll just put little slats by my feet here because I don't really need it to hold up any weight. I'll go ahead and lay on here and see how it is. Maybe 3 more slats, but I'm gonna spread them apart at my feet here. These are the big fire rocks I was talking about. I'm gonna cut these 2 off by the ladder here, only in case my kids want to go up there and mess around. Ooh, that was a bad one. I'll just let you guys listen. Just a little progress check. There's my table there with all my stuff on it. And there's my roof. I got it supported here with the ladder. The ladder supporting lots of weight on this side in case it does fall over. But it's also supported by this 300-pound paracord, and that's really holding it up. I slept on this before, so it's a really strong base for a shelter. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my spruce boughs and use them for the roof. There's not many of them. It's not gonna finish my roof, but I'm gonna put them there so they're off the ground. Like I mentioned before, guys, it's not enough to finish the roof, but I did get them up there. I need to make it a little thicker to hold the snow up and stuff like that. I went home, I grabbed some rope and stuff so I could start tying down some of these supports. It got pretty cold out here. I got a face mask now. I'm ready to go. These ropes I'm using, they're recycled also. You might have seen this rope in the last video I made. Everything is being reused. I'm not buying new stuff every time. I'm gonna thicken it up tomorrow and finish right to the corner. And then I'm gonna focus on the back of this wall here. But yeah, that's what I got going for me right now. All bushcraft style. No tarps, nothing like that. Just ropes and hand tools. No chainsaw, nothing like that. It's gonna be a pretty good video for you guys. Hey, what's up guys? It's Brett here. I'm gonna start working on my shelter a little bit. I'm gonna cut up some trees and try to finish the back wall and the side wall. I'm not really gonna record much today because the temperature is -20 and I don't know if my phone can handle that. This is my first time coming to check today and it's around -16. I'll give you guys a quick progress check. This is how I look here. It's -20, so it's expected. Got some white whiskers, white mustache. But alright, I'll go show you guys what I'm doing right now. So this is basically why you shouldn't buy cheap stuff off Amazon. It was just holding by this little piece of plastic and the whole thing snapped off just now. This is cheap. These are not recommended, this tripod I'm using. I will still use it as a selfie stick though. Right here is the front of my shelter. I got the spruce valves on the roof. Block out all the snow coming through. It won't really help with rain, but snow it'll help with for sure. And I got this heat block in, the wind block. I put a support in the middle. It's not really the best support, but if it does fall, it's gonna get caught by that. So that's why I put that there. And you guys see me make my bed last time. I'll just go back around here where I'm working. And this is what it looks like from the outside. The wind comes from the west a lot. That's why I put the heat shield here on the west side. It's the only reason, really. And this is the back. I'm not quite done yet, as you can see, but I'm gonna finish it now so no snow gets in there next time I come out here. This is the view from the back, guys. I have all the spruce boughs covering the whole backside. You can kind of see through. I might put a little bit more after, but I think it's pretty good for now. It's gonna keep the snow out. And I put these 3 logs on the back just to hold it all down. Since it's all interlaced, those 3 logs to hold it all down good. I still have this opening to deal with. That's probably what I'll do next before I go inside. But if you come around here, this is how it looks. You can see a little gap right at the bottom there. I'm gonna fix that for sure. But it looks pretty good. I had tied these 2 logs, this one here and that one there, to each other on the top. And I'm planning to stack logs horizontally all the way up. I'm gonna tie them together, lace it all up. It'll be closed off right here from this side, closed off all this side, all back, and just this side will be open a little bit. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3. And I did a little bit more work. I fixed off this corner, finished it off, I mean. So now it's just one solid spruce bough wall. I'll show you from the inside here. That's how it's looking from the inside. Pretty dark. So that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up this wall the way I was doing it. And I'll get back to you guys. I'm just touching up my shelter a bit. As you can see, snow got in there. So I'm gonna make a little coverage right on that corner. I'm gonna work on that now. And then I'm gonna work on my, this will be like my spare reserve firewood. I'm gonna pile it up and make a wall out of it. And then it's just right there beside my bed, easy access. It's minus 20 degrees Celsius here in northern Alberta. It is snowing a little bit. It's a typical day here. There you go, a little bit more coverage from the elements. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the firewood wall there. This is what we're working with now. got a little seat there. But this is the wall, the firewood wall. I think it's looking pretty decent now. Maybe I'll grab another piece or two, but I think I might start cooking here. A quick view of the finished shelter, at least a 90% finished shelter. This is the view I got from my bed. This is the wind block here. And then I got my little pile of wood. And I got the firewood wall. And I got everything I showed you yesterday, everything I built yesterday. Just comment down below if you want me to sleep in here, because I will. I'll go grab my sleeping mat and all my stuff. And this is the view from the outside. I did end up adding a few more logs in there, so it looks like a full wall. That hole is still there a little bit. I have a perfect idea how to fix that, but I'm not gonna fix it yet. I'm gonna wait till I'm actually camping out here before I worry about that. For now, it's blocking out enough snow. It's doing what it should. Zoomed out view here. And there we have it. There's my shelter, guys. I really like this one. I think it's going to be the coziest one I made. I will probably cover off that side of it right there, just because. But other than that, I like it a lot. I'm going to start cooking here now. Marshall came out to make his first appearance of the video. Hey, my boy. Big boy. He's curious on what I got here. So what I got is a 4-liter jug of water for cooking. And then I got my backpacking stuff. This is all my cooking stuff. I got food in there. I got everything in there. Basically, everything I need to survive is in that bag right there. So I'm going to go ahead, start the fire. I got my firefighting machete here. Has a cool little plastic case. I like it a lot. You just want to disturb the paper a little bit. So guys, I've been trying to start the fire with my fire starter here. It's not working. I don't know why. I can't really get it to work. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. This is really not recommended. A flint striker is way easier. This hurts the thumb. It doesn't really get the spark where you need it to go. So I wouldn't really recommend these. I got the fire going. I'm going to throw the pan on there in a bit, the wok. I'm going to get my steaks going. I'm going to slice them up this time. I'll probably cook them through first and then slice them up, and then I'm gonna make a stir fry. Starting off with some butter again. Let those cook up for a bit. And fill that up as much as I could, pretty much all the way. With the wooden utensils, bamboo. This is going to be the roughest cut of an onion you guys ever seen, but it is what it is. This is what I'm working with now, guys. I don't know if you guys can see very good. Onions and steak so far. Here, I got onion powder, garlic powder, pink Himalayan salt, black pepper, and smoked paprika. And I mix them all together. It kind of looks like seasoning salt, more peppery. And I'll go ahead and put some of that on there. And stoke the fire a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this steak up a little bit. Cooking on a campfire is not the most prettiest thing, but it is the most tastiest thing I ever tried. Oh, steak fell out onto the rock. That's pretty good. You see what it's looking like, guys? I got a little bit of beef broth. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of that. I know all you can see, guys, is steam so far, but I'm gonna give you a good visual when I'm done. The steam is from the temperature out here. It's -20, so when the heat comes up, it turns straight into steam instantly. What I got here is California mix, Green Giant. I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of this. It's only about a third of a bag. And I added that straight into the beef broth with the steak and the onions. The steam went down a little bit. Oh, I lied. As soon as it gets off the fire, I'll just move the camera for you guys and give you guys a view of what I'm seeing. That's pretty much what I'm working with right now. If it doesn't look good, it sounds good, if that even makes sense. I'm gonna add a package of soy sauce for flavor. Getting strong aromas of onions. Onion and steak is what I smell so far. The reason I picked the stir fry today is because when it's -20, it's really hard to have a warm meal. If you like have a steak dinner, for instance, you cook your steak, you cook your potatoes, you cook your sides, whatever. One of those sides is going to be cold, if not frozen, by the time you're ready to eat. So with a stir fry, once the noodles boil, I'm just going to throw them straight into the pan and mix everything together, and it'll all be warm and good to eat. And since I'm still waiting on the water to boil, I'm going to go add some more beef broth and let it cook for a little longer. What I got here, guys, it's Silly Cow Farms hot chocolate. And it's chocolate and sea salt caramel. It's really good as far as I could tell. I've only tasted the powder so far. So I'm going to go ahead and make myself a cup of that with this water I'm making. It looks pretty salty, honestly. Water couldn't boil any slower. I've never seen water boil so slow. It's starting to look delicious. I just can't wait till my noodles are done. I might actually switch them sides. I'm going to put the steak and the veggies up here. And I'm going to put the water on the fire. Oh no. And this is why you end up with cold food half the time. Things don't always go as you plan. My water's still trying to boil. If I had my kettle, it would have been done already. Alright, my water's starting to boil. I'm gonna take some of that out. Put some of that in there. Sometimes you just have to work with what you have. I only got a fork. There we go. Have a look at that. It's nice and chocolatey. A little too sweet, but that's alright. I like it. Stir-fried noodles. They're 3-minute noodles, so they won't take long. I got some floaties in here, but I'm honestly not worried about it. If anything, it'll add some vitamins that I need. Add a little bit more beef broth. It's all frozen now, so I gotta shake it up a bit. Beef broth slush. They should put that in 7-Eleven. I'll probably just scoop the noodles out with my fork and put them straight into the pan. Normally I get rid of the water, but this time I'm gonna get rid of the noodles and then the water afterwards. Then I'll just set the water off to the side, and then when I'm done, I'll just dump it onto the fire. If it's hard to see for you guys, you could only imagine how hard it is to see for me. All this steam and smoke in my face. go ahead and plate this up. Here it is, all plated up. There's the rest of it, my seconds if I want. And then I got the water going again for my hot chocolate. Stove is off now. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my food. If I'm gonna give you guys an honest review, the noodles could have stayed in for another 30 seconds. The steak is no good. I need ribeye if I want to do anything good with the steak. I could use some more vegetables. Oh no! My pot just tipped over into the fire. And maybe some soy sauce. I have some in my bag, but I forgot to grab it. By no means is this survival. I know my YouTube channel is Drift Ball Survival. I'm going to be getting more into that eventually. But for now, I'm just testing out the waters, camping, trying to get it all down packed. And then one day I'll be doing survival videos. And I don't know what you guys think about my name. It was the first thing that came to mind. Drift Pal Survival. Let me know what you guys think of that name. So I'm done eating. I'm just finishing up my hot chocolate here. I'm waiting for the fire to go out. I'll probably end off my video here. I really just wanted to make the one meal for this video. And then I made the shelter. So it was a pretty good combo video. This video was recommended by Matthew Shalafu, my cousin Kyle. And I wanted to shout out him on this video because without him, I wouldn't have done this. And if you guys really want, I will come and sleep on this bed here. I'll get some spruce bales, cover the bottom, bring my little mat. I'll sleep out here if you guys want to see that. Make some more food. Whatever you guys want to see, just let me know. I got everything packed up. Just my couple tools I leave out here. And everything else is packed up, ready to go. Marshall ate the rest of my food, that other half. And he just loved it, didn't you, Marshall? Hey, buddy. Marshall, where you going? Marshall! There he is. He enjoyed it, that's for sure. If you guys watched all the way, thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want to see more, comment some ideas you guys want to see. But that being said, me and Marshall say goodbye. Here, my boy. Bye. See you guys.